Hello, I'm Graham Fitch and welcome back to the second part of my demonstration on forearm rotation from Steinway Hall in London, and this illustrates the article I've written for Pianist magazine, issue number 86. Now, I discussed in the first demonstration about tremolos and trills, Alberti patterns, how the rotations work there. Now, I didn't burden you with the terminology, but those are all single rotations, by which I mean when fingers move in the opposite direction from one another, the rotations that we use are single rotations. If I want to move in the same direction, I've got to use what's known as a double rotation. All that means is I make a little preliminary swing in the opposite direction toward there, or if I'm coming down toward, now I'm overdoing it. Do you notice? That's much too big. So if I show you a scale, that's a rotary scale. You'll notice that it's made up of single rotations and double rotations. Now let's just quickly look at the thumb, because it's a bit of a it's counterintuitive how the thumb works in a scale or scale patterns. Whenever I rotate with the thumb, I make a pronation. That's a pronation, that's a supination. So some rotations are toward the body, others are away from the body in the other direction. The thumb is always toward the body. Whether it's a chord or a single note, it's always toward the body. So if I'm playing a scale, do you notice there that that thumb movement is in the opposite direction of travel? It comes down in toward the body. That is one of the first hurdles to get over when you're exploring rotation. What I'd like to show you now is a little exercise that I formulated to help with that. So what I'm going to do first of all, I'm just going to rotate back to the thumb where it was. Now when I now play the F, I'm having that feel the same. All I do that's different is a shift of the arm across. Same here. So I don't need to put the thumb under. There are two schools of thought about the thumb, well actually three, and all of them are great. Depends which one you want to use. But a thumb under scale, some people don't like that because it's tense. It depends how you do it. It's perfectly good if you do it well. But if you don't want that, just leave the thumb and rotate at the last moment. So a scale is made up of single and double rotations. Let me show you now with a C major scale. I don't know why I'm holding on here. I think to show you that I'm not actually moving up and down here. So double rotation, a double that morphs, sorry, let me do that again. Double, double into a single, double, double, double that goes into a single. So let me start that again. Now that's a rotary scale. This is a finger scale. My sense is that the rotary scale is actually quite a bit freer, quite a bit looser, and I've got more power. And it can happen fast. If I can just share with you a eureka moment I had when I was a student studying the rotations with a student of Dorothy Taubman. I was studying Opus 109 Beethoven, and there was that part where the diminished seventh in the right hand interrupts the flow, and I was struggling to get make the forte up to the fifth finger until I was instructed to rotate. Now you can actually do that fast. Let me show you from the beginning. Now you may think, well, he's not really rotating, all he's doing is this. That is, for me, not nearly as strong as... So you can absolutely use the rotations in fast, powerful scales. Very good for repeated notes as well. Repeated notes are played with rotary movements. Let me just show you. Very easy. I could do that all day and not get in the least bit tired. Very reliable way of managing repeated notes. Okay, so let me just end by showing you the C major invention of Bach, a little snippet of it. First of all, with no rotation, I'm just going to use my up-down. Nothing wrong with that at all. Let me now show you with the rotations enabled. You shouldn't see flopping around at all. You'll just notice that it looks a little looser and looks a little freer. Let me try it now. That just feels a whole lot more natural to me. So that's forearm rotation. What I'm going to do in the next demonstration is to show you how you can use the rotations in order to make jumps. Very, very wonderful way of jumping across the keyboard. So do join me again soon.